A burning planet, our reality check. The signs are all around us, and they are impossible to ignore. Our planet is heating up, fast. The temperature records are being shattered year after year. It's not a future threat, it's happening now. We are witnessing the impacts in real time. We see it in the scorching heat waves. The intensity and frequency of these events are increasing. We feel it in the stronger storms. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods are becoming more severe. This is climate change, and it demands our attention. The science is clear. We cannot afford to ignore it. Greenhouse gases, like carbon dioxide, are trapping heat. These emissions are altering our atmosphere. We release these gases when we burn fossil fuels for energy. Our reliance on these fuels is unsustainable. The more we burn, the hotter our planet gets. The consequences are dire and far-reaching. This isn't just about melting ice caps and polar bears. Climate change affects everything. Our ecosystems are at risk. Our food, our water. The very resources we depend on are being threatened. Our health, our safety, the impacts are personal and profound. Ignoring it is no longer an option. We must act collectively and urgently. We are at a crossroads. The decisions we make today will shape our future. We can continue down the path of inaction, facing increasingly dire consequences. The choice is stark, or we can choose a different future. One where we embrace sustainable solutions. A future where we act now to protect our planet. The choice is ours. Together, we can make a difference. Earth's fever symptoms you can't ignore. The Earth is experiencing a fever. We see the symptoms everywhere. Wildfires rage across continents, fueled by drought and heat. Hurricanes, more intense than ever, devastate coastal communities. Sea levels are rising, swallowing islands and threatening cities. Coral reefs, vibrant underwater ecosystems, are bleaching and dying. These are not isolated incidents. They are interconnected consequences of a warming planet. We feel the impacts too. Extreme heat waves lead to heat stroke and respiratory problems. Floods displace families and destroy homes. Droughts cripple crops, leading to food shortages. These real-world impacts are a stark reminder that climate change is not a distant threat. It is our present reality, and unless we act decisively, these impacts will only worsen. Tomorrow's forecast, bleak unless we act. The signs are all around us and the evidence is undeniable. The future looks bleak if we remain idle. Our inaction today will lead to irreversible damage. Imagine a world ravaged by extreme weather events. Hurricanes, wildfires, and droughts will become more frequent and severe. Floods, droughts, and heat waves become commonplace, disrupting lives and economies. Communities will struggle to rebuild and recover. Sea levels rise, displacing millions and submerging coastal cities. Entire regions could become uninhabitable. Conflicts over scarce resources like water and food escalate. The struggle for survival intensifies. This is not a dystopian future. It's a real possibility if we fail to act. The window for action is closing rapidly. But there is still hope. If we act now, we can mitigate the worst impacts of climate change. We have the technology and the knowledge. We can transition to cleaner sources of energy like solar and wind power. Renewable energy can power our future sustainably. We can invest in sustainable agriculture and protect our forests. These actions will help restore balance to our ecosystems. The longer we wait, the harder it becomes. Time is of the essence, and every moment counts. The time for complacency is over. We must demand action from our leaders and take responsibility ourselves. The future of our planet depends on the choices we make today. Together, we can create a sustainable and thriving world for generations to come. Be the change. Your planet needs you. The time to act is now, and every small step counts. Every single one of us has a role to play in this fight. From planting trees to cleaning up our beaches, our actions matter. We can't wait for governments or corporations to solve this crisis. It's up to us to push for change and hold them accountable. We need to act now, both individually and collectively. Join community projects, support renewable energy initiatives, start by reducing your carbon footprint. Simple changes in our daily lives can make a big difference. Walk, bike, or take public transportation whenever possible. Conserve energy at home. Choose sustainable products. Every choice matters. Support businesses committed to environmental responsibility. Make your voice heard by choosing where you spend your money. Talk to your friends and family about climate change. Spread awareness and encourage others to take action. Contact your elected officials and demand action. Your voice can influence policy and drive systemic change. Support organizations working to protect our planet. Volunteer your time or donate to causes that matter. Remember, we are not powerless in the face of this challenge. Our actions, no matter how small, can make a difference. Our collective actions can create a ripple effect, inspiring others to join the movement for change. Together we amplify our impact. Together we can build a more sustainable and just future for all. Let's unite for the sake of our planet and future generations.